Radio, bringing you the latest in boss news. Tonight's top story, there's something in the water. High-written reports have confirmed the presence of Tequatl the Sunless near the shores of Sparkfly Fen for this newly added boss time. His expected arrival is on the hour, but first the weather with Kalak. Kalak? Thank you, Kalak. The forecast for today is poison cloudy with a chance of mobs. Keep your feedback umbrellas close by your side in case you see any fingers popping out of the ground. Mob showers are expected to start spawning around 14 minutes, picking up again every minute and a half thereafter. I've been informed the northern and southern boats teams are standing by for the mobs, and north and southern hills are awaiting the fingers, but south may see some mob action too. Back to your Kalak. Thanks, Kalak. This just in, a riot at the local penitentiary resulted in the escape of some highly dangerous champions. Be on the lookout for any champion grubs and champion hypnoses, as they are armed and highly dangerous. Police are urging citizens to call for the ERT should they have any information on the whereabouts of those champions. Remember not to abuse the ERT system and only call for them if you see those specific champions or if your team is in danger of wiping. In local news, the Zerg will be running in melee range today onto Tequatl's neck for double damage. They've asked that every single turret spam 3 the cleanse, 4 the haste, and 5 their direction to help them stay alive and do more damage. Of course, turrets may cleanse themselves should they need to, and don't forget to use number 2 on Tequatl's head. When we managed to catch up with the Zerg commander, he had this to say.
Yeah, I only ask that the Zerg stacks tight at all times. You have to find your double numbers. You have to be on tech's neck. Use a reflex whenever they have to cool down. Use air heals to survive cripple fields. Dodge backwards through the waves. Keep your stun breaks for the fears. Don't worry, we'll die slowly. Tech die faster, and then we get to the chopper.
When asked about the game plan, he had this to say.
We stack might, and once we have the might, we will dodge the first wave. We'll find our spot and do double damage. When burn phases end, we'll melee around the foot and dodge the whirlpools. And then we'll go back to our spot. Well, good luck.
Alright then, best of luck to the Zerg, and we'll pass it off to Kalak for sports. Thank you, Kalak. In sports today, we have the ever-classic battery defense game. In the northern, eastern, and western batteries will be competing amongst themselves and with the Mega Laser for best defense. Northern battery will be using their regular strategy of stomping grub holes to keep them out of the game. These players are dedicated campers camping 1 or 2 grub holes at once. Western battery will be using the reflection strategy to deny fingers any damage while taking the fingers out as well. Eastern battery will be attempting to play keep away with the A-bombs and not kill any of those on the battery, as that does do a lot of damage. Mega Laser has drafted a few rangers to entangle hypnoses that love to attack it, so hopefully those won't be moving around at all. ERT will be on the deep beach clearing out the defense on the fingers, and we're looking forward to a heavily defensive game tonight. Ho baby! Thank you, Kalak. Just a few final words of advice for our listeners out there. TTS does not res the dead, so if you find yourself fully dead, please waypoint up to Bruneloo to the north, or the other one that's over on the east. Tequatl cannot be critically hit. He's a structure, so your ferocity, your precision are useless here. Wear your soldiers if you got it. PBT. Be tanky and do damage. Remember, risen brutes aren't scary. Don't cry about them. Just kite them. This is TTS News Radio. I'm Kalak, and I hope that answers your questions.